Hey, welcome back. We've got some more Pokemon Platinum to do with our terrible sick Sinnoh Pokemon. Although, having said that, they're not being too bad now. Well, relatively speaking anyway. This episode, I'm hoping you may have noticed the time. It's night time. We have a Pokemon that can only it can almost always upload. That's the word I was going to say. It can only evolve at night. So we're going to try and get that dealt with. Maybe Chinglings can only upload at night as well. Maybe, they take over as cloud support for an IT firm. Who knows? Anyway, we get to skip a lot of this. We're going to go grab the item while we're there, I guess. Because in a previous episode, we went down here to do some training. We get the big root. Old item that increases the amount of health you get when you use an absorbing move, say Giga Drain or something along those lines. Useful. We're going to keep Shell Bell on our Cherim for now. And I'm going to put our repel back on. Really should have grabbed some better repels. We'll do that in the next town. Also grab this item while we're here. Just an Ultra Ball. Don't think we'll need much use for that. But better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. This lady, what am I to do? I've gone and dropped my sweet key somewhere again. The hotel people won't be happy with me. I'm sure I had it when I left the reception counter earlier. If only I had the dowsing machine. We don't really need the reward that she gives, but we're going to do this just because we're good Samaritans. Let's show you how to do it the way the game's meant to. When I did this as a teenager the first time, honestly, I just mashed A around this area. So let's get our handy dandy, not actually a mouse, and go to our dowsing machine. It's definitely in my hand, guys. Nothing else. So there's one left and one down. There's the sweet key. Hope you enjoyed it. That might be the only outing that the dowsing machine gets. So, we're just good Samaritans like that. Oh, that's my sweet key. You found it for me. That's sweet of you. Thank you. And then she goes straight in the house but doesn't say anything else until you go in, which is very strange. Let's put the time back on. I don't remember. There we go. There we go. Oh, beautiful palindrome time. 2112. Oh, you ruined it as I spoke. Thanks, time. Thanks for helping me out. Here's something for your trouble. You get a white flute. Whoop-de-doo. We will not be using it. In Gen 3, you could get multiple flutes. Some increase encounter rates, some decrease it, some cure you a certain status condition. Not hugely important for us. This little building, though, is great for us. We do have the two Pokemon up front that I want. Let's take a saunter in here. At our restaurant, you can enjoy more than just exquisite dining. You may also partake in battles. Bon appetit, or bon appetit for the dum-dum in me. I'm never good at French. It's a sad stereotype, that folks from the UK can really only speak English, and even sometimes that's debatable. We're not very good at learning foreign languages as a rule of thumb. Bad. Ooh, all your stocks went up again. You haven't guessed wrong yet. I wish my RSP did that. My boyfriend's a stock market wizard. Did you know? Someone that lucky also happens to make a tough trainer. Are you willing to try your luck against that? Sure, it can't do any worse than my very limited investment has been doing over the last few months. Yikes. And it's not pie, it's P.I. Kendrick. Maybe he makes a good pie, who knows. But he's a private investigator. I don't remember if this Rhyhorn is a lightning rod variant or not. Not sure. Anyway, we're just going to attack Rhyhorn with Chimecho because I don't see Finneon being particularly dangerous. Having said that, I'm just going to use counter. Even if it doesn't have lightning rod, I don't think we're in that much trouble. He says. Why do I say words? Good job we didn't just one hit my happiness evolution that'll decrease its happiness with a 30% accurate move. I hope I have a revive in my bag, or we'll be jump cutting. We shall see. Anyway, I guess at this point we might as well bring Grapes out, because they're both weak to said main typing. We can just use Petal Dance and have some fun. I don't want to use Shockwave in case Petal Dance hits Finneon. We'll just use Sweet Kiss and whatever lives. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't use it, because we would have wasted a turn. If it uses Horn Drill and kills something else, I'm going to be real upset. It has been a wicked minute since I've been doing any video recording. It's just the way it's gone. It's really hot down here in the summer, so I don't like to do a huge amount of recording. And if I do, I want to try and do a batch at once. That's another reason we're leaving it till past 9 o'clock. It's dropped a few degree points. That and my weekend with... Oh my lord. 30% chance to hit. So for that to hit twice, that's a 9% chance. Ay. No, you can tell my look has not changed between recording sessions. I wish. There are no words, right? This is a battle that normally you wouldn't even think about. And this isn't even because I don't have good Pokemon. This is just madness. You know, what is this? Well, at least Lucario gets a level up and wants to learn a move that we are definitely not teaching it. Me first does not work, does not jive for me. My luck's run out. No, it didn't, matey. Are you kidding me? My luck's run out. It's just one loss. We can make that back with a big win next time. Do we have... Okay, thank goodness, past me. Past me was a bro and bought some healing items. I still can't believe that luck, though. Wild. What we should do as well, just because we want to make sure, because I don't get the opportunity to record in the evening all that often, we really do want to try and get this Chingling to evolve. Maybe we'll put the happiness item on it. Yeah, it'll lower a bit of power, because right now it's holding the Mind Plate, I want to say. Anybody holding the Soothe Bell? Mind Plate? Oh, Chansey is. Chansey, give something to Cheese. Cheese deserves it. At least you got to evolve once. Alright, we want... Not the Cleanse Tag, the Soothe Bell. There we go. You better believe you want to switch items. Oh. That's what the White Flute looks like, by the way. Again, not very likely to see it. Its melody makes wild Pokemon more likely to appear, because that's what everybody wants. Oh, I do have some max repels. What are they doing down here in this part of the bag? I'd like to think I'm more organized than this usually. Is there anything else in here we should know about? No. No, there's not. So, even anything that I want to equip to it, I guess I'll give it a Quick Claw. Chansey's not that fast. It's got a whopping speed of what? Yeah, 34 at the moment. Slowest on our team. By quite a distance, as it happens. This is not a fast team. Anyway, let's try having these two battle again and not both get one shot. I wonder what Mommy will bring home, a baby boy or a baby girl. Whatever she steals from the infirmary, I guess, or the orphanage. A boy will be a brother and a girl will be a sister. Oh dear. So yeah, they need to get better at Pokemon, I guess, so they can beat up these children. That whole combination of sentences was a lot more sinister than I had hoped. Oh dear. They have a Chingling as well. Please tell me that Confusion is going to take out Machoke in one hit. If not, we could be in for a bad old time here as well. Because it knows Revenge, I'm pretty sure, at that level. And that will definitely be a one hit on Scramble. Let's hope not. Or let's hope the AI does a dumb. Low kick. We might live. Come on, we can do it. Don't die immediately again. Please, I beg of you. Oh. What did I say about these battles being easy? Oh, Lord. Well, I guess Virtue might as well come out and get a couple of attack EVs from that Machoke. Get something useful out of this. These battles aren't difficult. I'm just making them look difficult. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Trying to think about it, I guess I'm thinking of it while this Machoke does get taken out. I'm trying to think what the hardest battle in a normal Pokemon game is. Which, I mean, it's not a mod or a fan patch or anything like that. A lot of people would definitely say Cynthia, who we get to have some fun with later in this game. Hooray. I'm trying to think if there'd be anybody more difficult than that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Because I'm not sure. And I don't think I can take either of these guys out in one hit. So we're going to go for Baneri. Baneri might have Jump Kick, which I guess would be fine for us. But it's still quite a high base power move. And I'm not worried about anything Bronzor can do. It has all the attacking power of a, you know, coaster you'd have to keep your drink off the table. Pretty good level up. 3 in attack and 3 in defense. Extra Sensory is probably the best move it has. Looking forward to potentially getting Extra Sensory. It has so many power points in this generation only, for some reason. I guess we'll just put it to sleep. Are we actually hit? Maybe just this building has increased accuracy and everything. It doesn't. But that's what I'm going to say to cushion the blow of the ridiculous look that Rhyhorn had. Yikes. I am also aware that it's 4 times resistant to Psychic, but... Oh, it won't matter anyway. I was going to say that Chingling doesn't have much else it can do, and it turns out it didn't even need to do it. But Emmanuel and Blythe, tough, aren't you? As with my daddy, too. I know it's meant to be clean and good humor, but it just doesn't sound right. Little babies cry like Pokemon. Yeah. Is that like Pikachu ordering the Pillow Rice? Who knows? Am I even going to bother with a... I guess I should. The whole budget going on healing 2 Pokemon that we're going to use, I promise. They won't suck forever, maybe. Oh, let's be real. In-game, they probably will. Who uses a Blissey down the line in-game? Madness. I have to slow down on eating these delicious hors d'oeuvres. Definitely not hors d'oeuvres. Although that sounds cooler in my mind. I don't want to be all bloated by the time the main dish comes. I'd like a light battle to work up my appetite. Would you care to join us? You better believe it, baby. Ismail and Beauty Harley. Oh, he also decided to handicap himself playing this game and has a Cricketune. Nice to see a fellow challenge runner. I don't want to get one-shot by... It's a Cricketune at level 28. It's not going to have Bug Bite. Maybe it doesn't have a Bug move. We're going to put it to sleep, I think, just in case. Okay, Slash is fine. I don't think that's going to have a Bug move, and the only reason why we had it is because we delayed evolving, remember? And of course it missed, and of course he got a crit. What is this luck today? Oh, that did nothing. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, well, I don't want Scramble to die for the 3rd time in 3 battles. So let's get them out. And we're going to bring in our own Cricketune. Again, I'd quite like the attack EVs, so we'll see if we can take some. Oh, it does have a Bug move. It's just a rubbish one. Well, a rubbish one in this game. A really good move now in modern Pokemon games, but yeah, back in the day, it was terrible. Oh, we got a crit all of our own. That's nice of them. Nice to return the favor a little bit. Yeah, it is funny. I feel bad for Zubat. So they finally boost Leech Life from being an absolutely horrendous base 20 power move like it is in this game. They give it, what, 80 base power or something wild? And they go... Zubat starts with this move, and it can't start with a good move because it's just too powerful a Pokemon. So we'll give it Absorb instead, which is not only Grass type, which is probably even worse than Bug type in terms of its type coverage for a Poison Flying. But it's a special move, and Zubat's physical attack is higher than its special. It's pretty rude. It's really rude. The hors d'oeuvres haven't grown cold. These are supposed to be served chilled. Oh, clever, clever girl. Scramble will participate in a battle and do something at some point, I promise. Here's the problem, though. And at least we gave it a special attacking move, so it has Shockwave. It's 60 base power, which we're mid-game at this stage. That's okay. It's good enough, usually. We only have 30 special attack at level 25. For context, Kricketune is 2 levels higher, but has nearly twice as much attack. Actually has a higher special attack, which is its worst stat. This Pokemon's not designed for in-game. It's designed for one purpose only: competitive special defense behemoth. It is not designed for this. It's so bad. 15 physical defense. And remember, this is Gen 4, so those health bars, they're not dynamic. So they will go down by the same number of hit points per second, whether you have 50 hit points or 500. So we're going to enjoy that later on. The chef flambéed this to perfection. The rich aromas and flavors fill my mouth with joy. You're throwing down a challenge in the middle of our meal? I'd say you're a very dedicated trainer, especially one for especially one so young. I would say that that's just rude, in all honesty. I mean, if I was tucking into my, haddock fillet with chips, just a very fancy way of saying fish and chips, I would probably want people to go away while I'm eating, but they're at least being nice about it. This is not a matchup that works for me, so let's get our Lucario in. Please be able to do something in chat. Chatot is a cool looking Pokemon, but like a lot of cool looking Pokemon, terrible stats. And I'm definitely glad we switched now, because Feint Attack would possibly have completely wiped out Chingling. Oh, that's rude. On the plus side, if we have I don't even remember if we have Natural Cure or Serene Grace. It's been that long since I've recorded the Pokemon video. We have Natural Cure. So we can, when we get to Chansey's turn, switch out and it just won't be asleep. That'll save us a little bit of money. That is exactly what we're going to do, and we're going to flip back to Cheese, because the hope is Lucario will take out Progly and we won't have a Dark-type move to worry about. This would have worked a lot better if Lucario had outsped Progly. Oh. That's just called rough and rusty, I guess. I know Progly does have a higher base speed than Lucario, but I thought, hey, I'm 2 levels higher. And, I have EV investment. Apparently, we still weren't quite quick enough. Pause for a second. This is going to be very typical of a Chansey level up. 6 hit points, which for any other Pokemon would practically be unheard of. But for Chansey and its evolution Blissey, this is pretty normal. It's also normal to not get any attack and defense still. So we knew it was happening. This was quite likely. It's almost as likely even with the evolved Pokemon. And then 1, 2, and 1, respectively, is pretty common too. It's going to be a struggle. Also funny that Chatot just mimicked Force Palm offers. It's normal flying, so it doesn't resist Force Palm. So we're going to use it, and I don't think Chingling is in any danger right now. No, it's not. Okay, we're good. Alright, we just about got to a battle without either the Pokemon we wanted to level up dying. By the skin of our teeth. Leonardo and Rebecca have been defeated. Ack, I lost. Check, please. So young yet so strong. How very remarkable. They give you a lot of money. And thank goodness this Pokemon is finally evolving. It does mean I'm going to have to change the banner at the bottom again before next episode. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Because we finally have our final Pokemon having evolved. Your cheese evolved into a Chimecho. I am not too proud to admit that as a kid, I thought that was a Chimecho. It was a wind chime. Sue me. I'm very satisfied with our meal and our battle. Our whole team, apart from one, is fully evolved. The one positive of having really rubbish Pokemon is they tend to evolve early. He's so cute. I love Chingling's evolution, Chimecho. I like Chingling and Chimecho, but Chimecho's so cute. Kind of a disappointing shiny, but cute. Doesn't have killer stats, so just for context's sake, and I want to switch up Grapes right now. These two Pokemon have a lot of similarities, not Kricketune. There we go. Just to show, yes, Chimecho's 4 levels higher, take that with a pinch of salt. But their stat spread is pretty similar. Really, the only difference is that Chimecho is quite slow. For a Pokemon that is an agile wind chime, it's got deceptively low speed. So we're not going to be doing a huge amount of outspeeding, but at least it's not so slow, chancy, that we might outspeed something. But these two Pokemon have very similar stats, and I'll stop switching between the two because that probably sounds awful. Let's get our Scramble back up front. I guess we'll give you an item that increases your psychic power because you don't need happiness at this point. Odd incense, there you go. That sounds really cruel without context, that we could take something away from it because it doesn't need happiness. Yikes. It's been a whole episode of accidentally savage topics. Anyway, let's beat up these camera people. Let's start with a shot of the drinks as a camera test. I should probably read that out. Let's start with a shot of the drinks, not a shot of the drinks. Makes it sound like some weird underwater, special treasure. Huh? You invite us to battle at a time like this. You better believe it. If we disturb somebody while eating their food, you better believe I'm going to disturb you taking a picture of a drink. Daryl and Valerie. Not Gabby and Ty. Good old Gabby and Ty. This is also not a very good type matchup for us, is it? This kind of stinks. Nature power in a building is probably going to be Tri-Attack. But again, just... So, I only have 2 attacking moves with Cherim, and neither of them can you pick which target you hit. So we're just going to spam Petal Dance and hope we hit Curlier first. Magnemite has pretty dismal special defense anyway. So if I hit it, it's not a true disaster. Oh, I was going to say, that did a lot of damage. It was crit. And we hit the wrong Pokemon. But as you can see, still did a lot of damage. We won't be critting next turn, thanks Lucky Chant. And it used Sonic Boom and missed. Awesome. Sonic Boom, 20 set damage, which if it was attacking Scramble, you'd barely see the pixels move. I don't mind at this point which Pokemon Grapes hits. Either's fine. Okay, this time it's gone for the Curlier. We're a pretty competitive level, as you can see, with the trainers around us, which is why before I took on the last gym, we went in the route first. Although it turned out that gym was a lot easier than we thought, eh? What a pleasant surprise. This is going to do Peanuts. There we go. And we got a 3-turn Petal Dance. Maybe our luck's turning around. Maybe it is turning around. Now we're confused. And we have a Mr. Mime. What a creepy guy he truly is. And I'm not sure what's creepier, him or the Galarian version of him. I don't like either. We're just going to stay and use Petal Dance and hope we don't hit ourselves in confusion. I think it's fine. Hey, look, really is turning around. One thing I did not know, and I may have mentioned this a while back, but in the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, Confusion only having a 25% chance to hit you. What was the thinking? I don't get it. Why would you choose to status somebody with a move that is going to only work a quarter of the time and has no other effect? I don't get it. Oh, apparently everybody's hitting themselves in confusion. That's fine. I guess the Mr. Mime is a true mimic because it followed exactly what Cherim did. They're more talented than I gave them credit for. And let's just use Nature Power if we get the choice, just because I want a different animation. Nope, we're not even going to get that chance. Our luck is turning back around, but not in a good way. And Mr. Mime, true to its art, continued to kill itself because we were killing ourselves. How poetic. That's quite the demonstration. Oh, you better believe. I should have expected this. I don't think you should have expected suicide on your own part, but what are you going to do? Oh man, our drinks are lukewarm now. Speaking of lukewarm, I'm going to go heal our Pokemon back to being kind of a more hot temperature. And I'm going to go flip that banner. I'll be right back. By which I mean, hopefully enjoy this episode and you're going to see me next week with more of this, unless you catch EU4 in the meantime. I'll be back! Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.